You know something, y'all? I just want to open my figures. If I don't, man, I get triggered, yeah. Roll it. Oh, yeah. I just want to open my figures. If I don't, man, I get triggered, yeah. I just want to open my figures. If I just want to open my figures. I just want to open my figures. I just want to open my figures. I just want to show you my figures. I just want to know. I just want to open my figures. If I don't, man, I get triggered, yeah. I just want to open my figures. If I just want to show. Hello there. Only one Kenobi here. Only one. How are you doing? It's time to open some figures. I've got a lot to get through. Look at this. This was given to me by my mate Mike. Look at that. It's like a diorama piece. And we're going to see if that works out with what I'm opening in a moment. But look at this. I got all this a week ago. I haven't done a video for a while, to be honest. But still, here we are. We're back. Luke Skywalker Echo-based Bacta tank. All these are Power of the Jedi. Great line. By that time, they'd scale back figures, you know. They got rid of the steroid look. I got this one as well. I had to because, you know, I didn't have him. And, you know, I have 21B, so I needed that guy to make this work. And then the guy who sold me this also had TESB, and I just had to get TESB. Now, that is a vintage collection wish list all day long. And from what I'd heard, this is the best they'd ever made previously, so can't wait to open that one. But for now, we're going to focus on this Bacta thing, you know. Awesome. So this was actually sold to me by Tim from Bosk's Bounty. We did a deal last Sunday, and I also, then as I said, I went off and I found this guy, FX-7. Never had FX-7 as a kid. Never. So it's one of those ones that I remember if I went round to a friend's house. I'm talking when in like 1985 here, when I was 4 years old, 4 or 5 or whatever. And I'd see this and I'd think, yeah, I know what it is, because you remember it from the movie. And there it is. And it was just not one I had, and here we are as an adult, and I need him. I need it. And I'm glad I've got it. But what we should and could have is that in the vintage collection. Without question, the card back is excellent. It's a really outstanding card back. Really highlights the droid, not specifically from the movie. It's obviously a production photograph. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like a very iconic card back as time goes by. And speaking of card backs, I was on eBay last week, and when I was looking around for stuff for Luke Bacta, I found this custom box for Luke Bacta, which I found amazing. Really good. So that seller does custom inserts and card backs and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Interesting, so check them out. Awesome, if you're in the UK. I suppose you might be able to see it if you're in America as well. But how about that? How about that for a double TVC wish list? I think I've seen this in the vintage collection, and in fact it has been. If you know your history, you'll know that FX-7 was repacked exactly like that in the vintage collection, but in the special action figure set. Now, time to get on. I need a knife. I'm sat on one. Ha, here we go. Where do we begin here? I think we're going to get Luke Bacta out. FX-7 in a minute. The 21B I have is Power of the Force. Firstly, this is in decent condition. You have to keep the card up, so I'm not going to open it. Power of the Force 2, and that's an excellent figure. Should we just rip it open? What do you reckon? Should we just do it? Come on! Come on! Have a bit of that. Huh? Feel it? Huh? Wow, and you've got to admire just how much plastic is in here. I did actually do an opening and unboxing for my Patreons. Check it out. Only one Kenobi / what is it? Patreon / only one Kenobi. And I do all my mail unboxings there. And you will see that I've had a look and chat about it already, but there he is. And I am told by blacked out Ewoks that this thing can be filled with water and you can blow air in it. I presume it's that thing there that you blow air in. Wow. It's a really claustrophobic film, Empire Strikes Back. If you think about it, there's so many scenes where you just feel that the good guys, our heroes, are in dilemma, pain. You know, what with Han being electrocuted, that scene there, the whole carbonite freezing, that's all very claustrophobic and enclosed. And like things like this, you know, not to mention the scene before when he's tied up upside down by an ice creature. Everyone's in danger, and this, even this, you're vulnerable. Look at this as well. You get this control panel. Fantastic. Look at this. Really great. The power of the Jedi line, man. That's awesome, isn't it? Now, my mate Mike, I told him I bought this, and he said, "Oh, Nick, I've got a little something for you," he said. And then he sent me this, which is very kind of him. I have tried to put it on the shelf, but I don't like it up there. It kind of boxes everything off. I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but I will demonstrate what this can do. That's definitely the reminiscent of the walls that you see when Leia is kissing her brother. Controversial. I mean, it's hard to tell. I watched it back, the scene, and I can't really tell what the walls are like when Luke's in the back of the machine. And then I think Han and Leia, I thought they were in the same room, but maybe they were looking in to a medical bay, a bit like on Alien, you know what I mean? Why don't you guys freeze him? You know, they're definitely behind glass there. You know, when Ripley and Parker and everybody are watching Kane with the xenomorph, the facehugger on his face, that's definitely two enclosed things. But I don't know, I always was under the impression that they were all in the same room watching Luke and the machine. But maybe they weren't. I don't know, but I tried having it up on the shelf and I didn't like it because I've got my Yavin stuff there. Then this boxes it off. And then, because I like to have a nice flow, like a tapestry of events, right? Anyway, that's just my preference. Still, how about that? That's awesome. Really nice. Nifty kit. The detail of the pipes and everything. It might not even be, you might not even need to fill in with water. You could even, oh wow, look at this. How about all this? Look at that, he's suspended there. Get flashbacks from Rogue One. My lord, Director Krennic has arrived. It's brilliant, that scene. Suspended. You do feel for Luke though, don't you? I think this could maybe come out, could it? Let's have a look. Shall I get rid of that? And this is just going to be him suspended. There you go. It's all good, isn't it? It's all good. And what is that? Is that where... Aha! That must be where our man goes. Our robot even. Gave him a gender then. This is brilliant. I really like it. In a minute, I'll go and get 2-1B down as well. He's up there somewhere. Empire Strikes Back there. Right, let's get this fella open now. FX-7. It's terrible that I'm ripping this. This one has been really kept in good condition, so thank you. Good deal on this from eBay. I got it for about, well, it was a £10 deal. Postage was doubled up for that and TESB, so included postage. Before I rip him open, let's just have a little look again in the packaging so you can just soak it in. Nice line of figures. The card backs match that of the classic Kenner sized card backs. So if you had a star case, a Protect star case, this would fit in like a glove. There's Luke there, you see. It's like he's getting shocks, like electric shocks in his system. He looks like he's dead, doesn't he? Or just like devoid of consciousness. But he reanimates, and you see his eyes open, and you feel kind of a relief. That's what I felt when I was a kid anyway. You know what I mean? So these definitely go hand in hand, these two figures. Here we go. Let's just get it open. And there it is. And I'm told, again, this is from it was exactly like this. It was repacked in the vintage collection for the special action figure set. Easy tiger. So it's just left a limb there. Right, here we go. You see what I'm doing? Right, that needs to go back in here. That looks like the boom when he like pushes a button and then Luke comes back to life. And this must go here. Yes, it does. It must go back in there. Oh, it's in. Got it. Wicked. Look at this. Fantastic. Look how many limbs it has. There was one similar, I believe, in Revenge of the Sith. There's definitely a 2-1B in the Revenge of the Sith that's slightly different. It looks a little bit more evil or sinister than the one in Empire Strikes Back. Changed the design a bit. You can get a figure of that as well. Well, I could be here all day pulling out all these, but look at all that for, how about that for articulation? Several limbs there. Amazing. There it is. And if you bear with me, I'm going to show this you inside that diorama piece that Mike gave me. Look at that. Perfect. I was under the impression that he was on the left-hand side, like this. Maybe he was. Can we rotate this? Yes, we can. Like that. I'm sure it was that way around. I'm not sure where the panel was. I'll sort it out. I'll have to watch Empire Strikes Back again. Brilliant film. Great. So there you are. Would you like to see it? Up there. Let's do it. There it is, man. Stay tuned. I will show you it in that diorama, but I like the flow of scenes. Look, transitions. And we go from here to the Empire Strikes Back. If you're wondering where the Tauntauns are, they're on a separate shelf. The Beasts shelf over there. You see I've got creatures, which the Tauntauns are there, and a few more references to Hoth, but still, there you are. And there's 2 specific more figures that I want to add into this. It's Leia and Han. And I'm going to use this layer right here, which was a brilliant layer. I think this is the best they ever did, and it's the 5 POA. The 5 POA layer, maybe not facing that way, but just facing that way as she did. And you feel it, you feel the danger. Now then, great film. I'm looking for a Han now. I saw one on the floor over here. Hang on a minute, bear with me. Going for a tour here. Here he is. I might use this one. This Han here is a 5 POA one as well. Doesn't look so good from that way, but he might work looking that way. Just with Leia, right? So let's have a try. Yeah, just with it. Watching on. I'll sort something out. But for now, I think I might try it in the diorama and see what it looks like. And actually, that looks amazing. Really good. It's amazing what a few figures and props will do. That's great, Mike. I really like it. But then again, here's the question. Were they inside or out of whatever that room was? I always perceived them as being in. Never looking in on a medical bay. So I will put them inside. But firstly, let me mount the camera. And then I will show you why I'm not going to display it like this. Up there. Because it just doesn't work. Very nice as a specific diorama like that, but it's just very closed off. It's like a fish tank, and I don't want that. There's Han. There was 3PO in there as well. I'll have to watch, but I think 3PO was definitely later on. Master Luke, sir, it's so good to see you fully functioning again. R2 also expresses his, how you feeling, kid? And all blah-de-blah. There you are, look at that. Let me know if you are someone who likes doing dioramas like that, but if I pull back then you'll see how enclosed it is. And as I said, I like to have an open flow. So I'll show you what it's like on the shelf. And let me know what you think. There you are. Thank you very much for watching that. I hope you have enjoyed it. I have enjoyed opening those 2 items, you know. Power of the Jedi, Bacta Luke, and FX-7. And thank you, Mike, for sending me that. He just sent it me out of the blue. And he said to me, you know, if you don't like it, Nick, don't use it. Just get rid of it, because he was going to chuck it himself. So I might do something like maybe give it away if anyone's interested in that at some point in the near future. But that's what I mean. It sort of closes off Yavin with a wall, and then it's just too separate from everything else. I like everything flowing and weaving together. It's like I've got a microwave sat on the shelf. Anyway, let me know what you think about it. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here, do, of course, subscribe. I am Only One Kenobi. Only One. Big fan of the 3 3/4 inch collection figures. And if you are too, then this is definitely the channel for you. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One.